That's a view, huh?
Hmm?
That's a different view, huh?
Yeah, that's a good one. Are we on yet?
Yeah, you're on.
I am?
Yeah.
Good morning, everyone. Hopefully everybody's doing fine. You guys can see what I'm doing. My usual. I think I'm gonna start being on TikTok.
Okay. You can't really smoke weed on TikTok.
You can smoke,
Yeah,
and then
off the side.
yeah, I watched a few people last night do that. They come back and they blow smoke out. Can I trim? I can't trim on there either, can I?
What?
Can I trim on TikTok?
No.
Nothing cannabis related?
No. You can, you just can't. They'd have to be looking at your face only. Because if they see that, they're going to be like, oh, cancel it.
Well, fuck TikTok. If you're not cannabis friendly, fuck you. I got no time for you.
Nothing's cannabis friendly. What's up, Henry?
Hen dog. Henry called me yesterday, reminded me of a... Henry, I remember that girl now. After I thought about it, do you know how she died?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Huh?
No idea what you're talking about.
A friend of mine and Henry's just died recently, and people are making a documentary about her. She's an artist.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Did you hear the 27 miles that they're doing, green space? 27.3 miles of green space added to Detroit. You'll be able to get from McNichols to the riverfront.
To the riverfront.
Without taking a car.
Yeah.
No, but he can find out.
All right. Yeah, this girl, her name was Barbara. And when I met her, she was so young and so innocent looking, very, very attractive. She was messing around with this, she was a white girl. She was messing around with this professor I knew.
What's up, Uncle Dean?
But then she got, I don't know what drug she got addicted to. She got addicted to something.
Probably heroin or opiates of some sort.
I can't remember, but it was all downhill for her from that. Ooh,
Why you gotta look at me like that?
What?
Why you gotta look at me like that? Let
That's
name green.
what?
Let name green.
Let name green.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Henry.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about.
You want to fill us in? Or no? Is it a personal thing?
I mean, it's nothing.
Oh.
It's her
This
name.
needs a name.
It's her name.
Oh, okay. Let name green. Her name was Let name green?
No, Barbara Green.
Oh, Barbara Green.
Maybe I shouldn't be saying that though.
Why? She's got a documentary coming out. Isn't she dead?
Yeah.
Well, what's the matter? And 10 people watch this.
Watch
One of them's our uncle, my uncle, and the other one's your best friend. So I think we'd be all right. Fuck, I gotta shave this off.
It's getting to you?
Yeah, it's annoying the shit out of me. Oh, I need a name for this.
For what?
This weed.
You need a name for it?
Yeah, I haven't come up with a name yet. It's Deadhead crossed with... No.
Let's have a contest.
This is FTO crossed with creamy.
Let people name it.
I think that's what it is.
I mean, you be making so many.
This is FTO and it's a Fuego twist crossed with cherry lime rum.
Damn. Really?
Yeah. The thing is it tastes old school to me. Like it tastes like
You don't know what old school tastes like. We told it old school.
hydro. It tastes like old hydro.
Oh, okay, yeah. You were around with hydro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not fucking old school like you.
Right.
But old school like
I know.
late 90s,
talking about-
early 2000s.
Yeah. I understand what you mean now.
It doesn't taste like a Kush. That's my point. It's not very earthy at all. So but it's not fruity either.
No, what is it? Let me taste it again. There's a tiny bit of sweetness.
Well, that's the runts, because the runts was sweet.
Yeah.
The cherry lime runts.
But it has a nice aftertaste.
Yeah, it's smooth.
Mm-hmm.
What about smooth runts?
That's a nice one.
Nah,
Somebody probably already got that one.
that's too much. Smooth runts doesn't really ring.
Name that strain.
I thought about Fuego runts, but that's just too simple.
Just give it a name that doesn't really designate what it is.
But it's more about, I like to give names to what they actually taste like. I don't give a shit
Oh, no,
about
I understand that.
what
yeah.
the parents are. Because to be honest with you, no one knows what Fuego is. If I was like, oh, this is Fuego, they'd be like, what the fuck is
What the fuck is-
Fuego? I'd be like, oh, that's Deadhead and 18 crossed together.
And if they don't know Spanish, they don't even know what fuego means.
Yeah. I guess there's people out there like that, but most people know what fucking. If you don't, then there's something wrong with you.
Well, there's a bunch of other folks out here. I bet you we took a survey right now. Out of 50 people, you said fuego to them and asked them what it was, they wouldn't know. I'd say maybe 10 would know out of 50. And they probably knew Spanish.
So I need to start. So something I thought about. I'm gonna talk to the chef, but I want to start. We need to start going down to Eastern Market. I need to start finding meats
Yeah.
and playing with them and start grinding up meats and see which ones make the best hamburgers.
The best time to go is Saturday.
I don't want to go when everyone's there.
No. You have more of a selection. It's tons of.
Yeah, but I want to find
Okay, so you just want to go down to the place. The guys that sell meat,
meats and
the
shit
guys
like
that sell cheese.
cheeses.
Right. Okay.
Not
I see
the
what you said.
cheeses. Well, cheeses make sense because I might buy fancy cheese for like
Yeah, there's a lot of fancy cheese
like a
down
nice
there that are-
gorgonzola.
Yeah, for a specialty pizza.
Right. Maybe he meant to say last name Green.
Yeah,
That's what he meant to say.
yeah. You hear about this new food court in Detroit on 6 Mile? Near Myers, between Myers and Wyoming?
So it's past.
You know where the college is there.
Yeah.
You're going west.
Yeah.
Go past the college
Which
about.
one?
Huh?
Which college?
Mary Grove.
Oh, the second college. Not the because there's
I know it's UD.
UD.
We pass UD.
then Mary Grove.
And go on down to
And then
Mary
that's
Grove.
it.
But before you
Because that's
get
that Christian one down there at
Jesuit.
Wyoming. Is it Wyoming?
Yes, Wyoming, but is that Christian? Maybe it is. Yeah, you're right. It is Christian.
Yeah, it looks Christian as shit.
Yeah, it is Christian.
Anything with St. Mary is definitely Christian.
Once you pass that, you go a few blocks, 3 or 4 blocks. There's a thing called Food Town.
Oh yeah, I did hear about it. I
Oh
saw it.
my
But
God.
It's you go indoors and it's a bunch of.
Yeah, it's
and
like
they're all
6
startups.
They're all startups, man.
Yep.
And let me tell you, I went by there last night. You could not find a parking space. And there's parking lots across the street.
I know. People are looking for that shit.
People were in there. I mean, it must have been 200 people in there, man. Just hit decline. You get it?
Yeah.
It must have been 200 people inside waiting in lines, man. That place is doing a. Somebody told me that they were on TikTok.
They probably were.
Yeah. That's what somebody told me. They were on TikTok. This is very sticky.
Well, that's just Fuego.
It's very sticky.
Okay, so that's why he wants to take that fucking. He wants to put 6 fucking trucks down on that spot on Michigan Avenue.
6 of them?
Yeah, he's thinking he can fit 6 trucks there.
Okay.
And I'm telling him, no, you want to do 4 at the most due to the fact that you have no parking.
Yeah.
See, that's the trick about like the city. There's not like you got to be. To me, parking is one of those things you're gonna get certain people, but there are a lot of people who are gonna drive right by.
See, yeah. See, that's why when I buy a building, I decide I'm just going to buy a building instead of a house, and I'll live there and have a business out of there. That's why I want to get a building that has parking.
That's the hard part.
Oh, they're around.
I know they are, but look at McNichols. Or Davidson's a great example. Davidson's is a huge fucking, like there's tons of people drive down that thing. None of them businesses, no one stops at any of those businesses.
Oh,
Most of
Davidson
them,
and what?
where the Davidson becomes not a highway.
Where it becomes a street.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Either
only,
way.
It's it's only Coney. Coney Island's been in there for 30, 40 years.
Yeah, and that's got parking.
Yeah, and that's about the only place that really makes money.
Yeah.
There might be a hardware store there too.
But all the fucking housing can't get fucking people in them because there's nowhere to park. You know, tenants don't want to stay where they can't fucking.
We gotta hunt for a parking space.
Mm-hmm. On top of that, the buildings are old as fuck. So they're asbestos and lead ridden like a motherfucker.
Yeah, all those that weren't redone like in the early '60s or late '50s. Yeah, you were gonna
Even
find
then.
that. No, they stopped using that shit. Yeah.
They did not stop using lead until the 70s.
No, but they stopped before that.
No.
There might have been some buildings around that were old and nobody fucked with it, but that lead thing, man, they started getting rid of lead in the late '60s, man.
Then why did it take them so long to get it out of the gas?
What do you mean to get out of the gas? I don't know.
It was a fight to get it out of the gas.
It might have been, but as far as buildings are concerned, no, they jumped on that lead, and then after they jumped on the asbestos after that. But yeah, because all that, a lot of kids died from lead poisoning in the late '60s.
It's not even that.
And they didn't even.
It's not even that people died from it. It made people fucking stupid.
Yeah, but I'm just saying the reason why they really jumped on it because kids were dying.
It wasn't just the 60s. The 70s, the lead in the air was fucking ridiculous. It's a reason why if you look at time, there's less, per capita, there's probably less serial killers now than there was back then. Because the lead in the air fucked you up.
Made you a serial killer?
No, it fucked you up though. It made you, like it may have made you a serial killer, because again, we don't know what causes the brain to make someone do that. You get what I'm saying? We have an idea of trauma and things like that cause the brain to wire the
You know
wrong way.
what? I was thinking about, I did that shrooms. The shrooms like
You ate both of them?
Huh?
Did you eat both of them?
Both of them.
I gave you 2. It was like,
I ate all of them.
yeah, whatever I gave you, you ate all of it.
Yeah.
Okay, well there was 2 stems.
There are 2 stems and 2
Caps around the
caps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
I ate half of it, and about an hour and a half went by. I said, fuck, I'm gonna eat it all. I just ate all the rest of it. And about 40 minutes after that, I could feel it. But I mean,
I didn't give you very much, you know that, right?
no, I don't know.
That's 2, not even 2, this is like 2 grams.
Okay.
Barely about 2 grams. So you ate about a gram, and then you ate another gram.
Yeah.
So
Within an hour.
not microdosing, just slightly above microdosing.
Right.
Because the way they talked about it back in the day is that, like you had your under 3 grams was a party dose. From 3 to 5 was like a sexual dose. It's what they use for well, it is. It's what they use for all that shit. And then after that is the spiritual dose.
See, the only people that were doing that by dosage and shit like that were people at the universities.
I'm talking about I'm talking, they didn't obviously weigh it out, but
No.
from what they talk about and how much they ate, they gathered that it was around, and we're talking spiritual, we're talking Indian, the Native Americans, the people who use the shit for spiritual reasons.
I know.
The way they ate it is you ate about 3 grams. What you ate is a party dose, a dose that just gives you a little bit of and again, depending on the mushrooms, because
Oh, no, wait a minute.
some mushrooms can really get you going.
Wait a minute, don't get me wrong. It had very strong waves
No,
of,
I get it.
yeah, okay.
But those waves were minor compared to what it could have been.
Oh, believe me, I've had
Yeah.
shit that was way super stronger than that.
Well, again, you literally, those are peanuts envy. Those are some of the strongest. You just didn't eat enough. If you eat 5 grams of that, you'll talk to God. I'm not joking. 5 to 7 grams, you're talking to God. Especially if you're by yourself. Seriously, think about that. You're by yourself
talking
in the
to
dark,
God.
You're gonna be talking to God.
Who the hell is God to begin with?
The guy you talk to when you're on mushrooms.